Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Talk Business. I'm your host, Rick Jenkins. Appreciate you being here. Regardless if you are joining us on 94.5 The Answer, or maybe you are checking out a podcast, let's say on iTunes, or checking out a video on our YouTube channel, however you're accessing us, we appreciate it. I am back with our third guest, and it is Wright. She is the Vice President of Advancement for Greenville Tech Foundation, and there is a whole lot of cool stuff going on at the foundation, including this is their 50th year anniversary. And Ann, we will get to that in a minute. But you know, there is a lot of stuff happening on the Greenville Technical College campus right now. There's buildings being constructed and people moving around. Tell us what's going on.
Yes, so the college itself is 61 years old, and many of these buildings are pushing 40 or greater. Sure. So currently from Pleasantburg Drive, you can see a four-story structure going up that is the Prisma Center for Health and Life Sciences. It's a 135,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility containing an interesting array of things, such as the Anatomage Lab, which is a digital cadaver, if you will, as well as medical imaging labs, both X-ray and ultrasound. Those will be live labs. Yeah. Virtually 90% of all Greenville Tech students are going to pass through this one building. But what that does, and it opens next fall, it sets off a domino effect. And so the next building will be right next to it, will be demolished. A smaller building will be constructed, focusing on business and cybersecurity. And then we move over to the engineering technology building on the corner of Ferris and Pleasantburg, and that will take on a major renovation and facelift.
All kinds of stuff going on at Greenville Tech, and it's all good. Let's talk about the foundation for a second. We mentioned 50 years, and again, we'll get to that in a minute. But last year, the foundation, put some numbers to this so the viewers and the listeners can understand. Last year, the foundation raised more than $700,000, and that was just for about 200 scholarships. You raise funds for a lot of other things. Tell us what.
That's true. In fact, last year was a banner year overall. Over 50% of our contributions come from businesses, of course, others, individuals, and foundations. But we will raise anywhere from $2 to $5 million in a year, and these can go for endowed scholarships, such as what you saw, which to fully endow a scholarship is $50,000. This also will go for special initiatives of the college, such as our African American Male Scholars Initiative. This program was designed to really lift up that particular demographic that was consistently performing at the lowest level on all college stats, including graduation rates.
So you guys are raising a lot of funds. How many employees do you have? How many folks are out there beating on doors, so to speak?
So there's basically 6 of us that are devoted to fundraising. One is a grant writer. I will say that probably one of the most popular programs that a lot of people don't think about with Greenville Technical College, over 57% of our students have expressed some sort of food or housing insecurity. So the college and the foundation works together to support students outside of the classroom.
Right.
So this can be the Caring Corner, which is a food pantry on campus that students can access for food and other needs such as diapers and hygiene products. And then we also have our student emergency needs, and those are sometimes just a very simple thing like a car repair, Rick, is going to keep a student from being able to get to class and completing their degree.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because I was checking on your website, and last year you all contributed about $175,000 in emergency funding, and that covered 378 needs requests. I'm assuming that the students know all about the foundation, and if they need a little assistance, where to go and who to talk to.
That's true. We work closely with the college. So again, the students would approach the contact that they have at the college, who then accesses the program. There's some guidelines they need to follow, of course, regardless of what it is, whether it's a scholarship or an emergency need. And then the college will let us know, and we reimburse the college. So that way, there's a paper trail. They have professionals on their end who actually administer the program, and we're there to provide the funding.
Right. That is great stuff. 85% of graduates stay in the upstate. So a minute ago, you said that it costs $50,000 to endow a scholarship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you know, you don't have to endow a scholarship to give to the foundation and support scholar activities. But 85% of graduates stay in the upstate, so donations really go to support the local workforce, right?
They absolutely do. And in fact, talking business, if you are in business in Greenville County, you really need to be talking to Greenville Tech. There are many things that you can take advantage of, including internships, apprenticeships, which can lead to employment with skilled and trained high-quality employees. Many companies have a Tech Scholar program where they pay the student 20 hours a week, and then they pay the student to go to school the other 20 hours, and they earn their degree. Very popular program. Businesses can also participate on advisory committees. The college has an advisory committee for virtually every career pathway, so businesses can be involved in what is being taught.
Great stuff. 50 years. The foundation has been in existence for 50 years. I'm assuming that you probably have some fun stuff planned for this year. Tell us about it.
We do. October 27th, we'll be over at Judson Mill. Tickets are still available. We'll be celebrating that 50-year history you might be interested in knowing. Formed in 1973, the area commission said that they would really want to have some support other than public support. So the foundation is able to raise funds from private support. And Bill Workman, the former mayor of Greenville, was the first person in my position at the foundation. And they started with $20,000 in the bank. And today we have a little under 200 endowed scholarships and about $20 million in investments. We have 11 staff. So it certainly has grown in those 50 years. McAllister Square was in that picture where the college and foundation purchased it, the old mall. And what's nice about that is it actually is providing revenue that offsets the foundation operating costs. And that allows 90% of donations to go directly to the student or the college.
And I appreciate you being here. Really good stuff.
Great stuff. Thanks so much, Rick.
You are welcome. Folks, that is Ann Wright. She is the Vice President of Advancement at Greenville Tech Foundation. We will have had some contact information on the screen so you can reach out to her if you'd like. And again, we're going to go away for a quick 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with another guest. And here is another company you should know. See you soon.